You're listening to the Heated Bros podcast with your hosts, Casey Reeves and Joseph Ramos.
Okie dokie. You ready? Baby shark. Alex was about to die.
He was about to die?
Alex.
My body's fucked up, dude.
What you do to your body?
It was like 4 days of gaffing in a row, and plus I was going to the gym in the mornings, and I usually don't do that.
Dog's taking my hand.
And now I feel like an old person.
Did you drink a protein shake?
I drank a protein shake. I had a fajita bowl loaded with protein, dog, and I still feel like shit.
Well, on that note,
welcome
to Heated Bros.
Where Alex is an old man.
Falling apart over here.
We'll just duct tape you together.
Gaff.
We'll gaff you together.
Specifically gaff.
Airplane.
I'm pretty sure that's a helicopter.
How can you tell?
Because I hear it every day. I know
For
that
sure?
one's an airplane, yeah.
God damn.
Maybe that's a car. Maybe some
Yeah.
type of truck.
We're recording at a different time, so I think we're going to get more
We're gonna get
sounds.
way
Also, there's
more.
like road construction a block away.
Dude, Joe, you have so much construction. It took me like an extra 5 minutes because the normal road I turned down, they're like, it's closed. I was like, oh shit.
And then you double back around. That one's closed.
No, what I did, I had to go all the way past and turn down by a park and then go slow. And then they have it down to like one lane. So I was just stuck there for a couple minutes.
Oh, wait until like, because that's like a bus route for like kids. And
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah.
Man,
Well.
I must smell delicious because your dog is all over my junk.
Dude, it's that old, it's that
got
Axe
that-
body spray.
That old man smell I've been working on. Okay,
Yeah.
I use Old Spice, all right?
I do too.
And Dove for Men. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, it's mainly old
I wish I
Spice.
was using like cooler brands, you know? I'm just wearing a Vans shirt and wearing Nikes, you know? I'm not very hip.
I can look. See, that's how I am. But I'm like allergic to certain things. Like I bought one of those nice body shampoos and I like did it and like my whole arm lit up and my doctor's like, yeah, you're allergic to it. And I was like, fuck.
But it's artisanal.
Yeah. I was like, the shit was a fortune, man. I'm like, fuck.
Well, you can get, what is it, like Tide's like, was it soft and gentle pods?
I do. I have to buy that.
That's
it's
what I use,
fucking
too.
expensive, man.
Very sensitive boy.
Yeah. Fucking we're not like you, Joe. We're not rough and gruff. So, not much news is happening. Just lots of fucking rumors, and I didn't feel like talking about rumors anymore. I feel like everyone covers it because the PlayStation, they're like, oh, it's as powerful as the Xbox. It's not as powerful. It's just shy of it. And I'm like, who cares at this moment? Because it's not true. I didn't mind talking about it because I thought it would be announced in January, but we're at the point of it's probably not going to be talked about until February. And I'm just like, well,
It's probably not going to be talked about till March, let's be honest.
I think the only reason we're looking at
Maybe
February
July.
is PlayStation's going around to countries and states and everything, and it's called the Sony Experience, and you get to test games, whatever you want. They just like have a moving car, and February 5th they have a conference, and that's the only thing I can imagine. That's where they're going to talk more about it. And I think it'd be smart to go, hey, we have a PlayStation 5. It's on this bus that's going around the country.
Pre-order it for your Valentine today.
Yeah. I could imagine that. Only $50 down now. No.
Yeah.
I want to wait.
Only $50.
I want one of the cool, like, I always get jealous because I'm pretty notorious about buying a console as soon as it comes out.
Right.
I hate when I do that because then they'll be like, oh, hey, there's this game you want, and it's got a PlayStation or a Switch version, and it comes with, like, all these crazy cool controllers and everything. I'm always like, I want that.
Yeah, and they always do like a pro version months after the regular one, and it's always better and smaller and more power efficient. It has better specs.
Just sexier in general.
Yeah. Well, Sony said they're not doing that right off the bat. They said this time this is the only one they've confirmed in an interview, because Xbox is doing that. They have 2 versions coming out on their launch. It's like one of them's cheaper, better, or cheaper but not as good.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's
then,
no optical drive, right?
I think.
That's what we discussed before.
And then the new one does, and it's more expensive.
It do, and it more pricey.
Yeah. And a lot of people were upset by that. They're just like, well, no one wants the budget one. Everyone wants, the best when it comes out.
Well, it's not necessarily true. Some people just want to play games with their friends.
Yeah, but that's why Xbox, which I give them credit for, every game that releases for the Xbox Series X it will be downgraded to the Xbox One N. So you literally don't have to upgrade right away. They said for the first year, there will be no exclusives to the X. And Sony said, fuck that. We're just, the next generation of games are going to be only on this, because they don't want to waste their time. I don't know what the process is, whatever downgrading, whatever they have to do.
Yeah, well, it seems like PlayStation has been doing that for their games for a while now, just because you can see the quality difference, especially in like PC to PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
There's a huge quality drop in just porting games that are really originally made to be this super high quality game.
Yeah.
And then they have to go like through a downgrading, downscaling.
And it always hurts the games, and even upscaling is bad. Like they did it for Batman Arkham Knight. When it released to the PC, they upscaled it, but whoever upscaled it fucked up, and the game your character would just clip through the map because it wasn't registering him as like a actual character. And I was like, everyone should just make a game for whatever they want it on. You go, okay, I want the PC, I want the best of the best. And then when it sells really good, you go to some studio and you go, hey, you're going to do all the work to downgrade this, make it look good, and send it out.
So one thing I've noticed when they've descaled those games.
They've ported it, especially to Switch. Joe's a Switch guy.
Yeah. Dude, they just port those games so hard. There's times where I'm playing it and I'm like, man, this was not ported great.
Continue, Joe. Continue talking about the Switch.
No, I was gonna say, did you ever notice when they try to hide or do shit about those hard lines and those anti-alias things and stuff like that? So they just kind of make things kind of
mushy,
and hazy. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It's just not a good look.
There's a lot of mush and it's weird because it's a combination of really hard lines. They make it more polygonal,
yeah,
and then they soften the fuck out of it to try to hide the fact that they don't have any human features.
Yeah. Well, it's a good we talk about that because Cyberpunk 2077
got delayed
because CD Projekt Red came out and they said it wasn't running good on the consoles. They said it can only run on the PC and the new consoles right now,
which is good for. It's good for game progress.
Yeah.
And it's at this point, you should just be hey, fucking catch up, consoles, because we want the best.
The PC's just always going to make leaps and bounds only because as soon as a new graphics card comes out,
enthusiasts grab it. Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
And even if games, which I like PC, is the mod community, will go, oh, the company doesn't want to upgrade it. Hey, if you download this, I took my free time, it'll upgrade it to whatever new specs, whatever the newest graphics card has.
Yeah.
And that's always the one thing I like, but I haven't bought new games for the PC. I'm pretty guilty about old games.
Yeah.
And upscaling them to make them look good. And I'm just this game looks fucking fantastic,
Yeah, Contra 3 never looked so good.
No, well, what am I playing? Well, I was playing
Doom.
Okay, now I'm offended by Doom because I was playing that.
Quake.
Was
I've always
that
had Quake.
game Myst or whatever, where you're just walking around blank rooms?
Oh, God.
I'm trying to remember. I did that. I did Doom. I did that one just because I think you could get all of them and the newest one that came out on consoles or whatever in 2017 or whatever for $10 on Steam. It was whole collection for $10. I was done. And then I was well, I'm gonna play them in order. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, then the remake. and then continue. And I'm like at 3, and the graphics are so bad. I had to download all these mods to like really upscale it, because there's one point where I walked around and you have to pull out your flashlight and then switch to guns, which like I don't know why that was a fucking mechanic they did. It fucking sucks. And there was a mod where it goes light attached to gun. I'm like, yep. I'm like downloading that mod, downloading this mod, so now I can finally play it, and it looks really good.
Have you ever played a cursed Halo game?
Are you talking about the one that like Bobby drowned or something like that?
No, it's like the people just mod the fuck out of it, so you can like throw ATVs as grenades or like
What?
throw guns as like a one-hit kill.
I haven't
And
done
it's
that
just
yet.
like really bizarre stuff. And you'll throw a grenade and it'll just like explode with guns and like just weird shit like that.
Oh wait, did you buy the Halo Master Chief Edition for the PC?
No.
Oh, damn it.
I
I'm trying to
refuse.
find more people to play.
Well,
It's
I
just me
probably
and my friend in Japan, and I'm always
Like
like,
cave.
I'll cave eventually, but right now I'm pretty. There's just so many games I need to get
Yeah.
to.
that's how I am. I just play the Master Chief with my friend in Japan, and then when he gets off, I normally co-play like The Witcher 3 is what I'm on the PC.
Oh my god!
I fucking love playing that.
I heard the Witcher just download like a new expansion just came out, right?
All of them were available. They just added free shit like to make it
Oh.
longer, because ever since
Downloadable
the
content?
it was all free. I don't know what it did. It
Get your free skins over
Well,
here.
it's like 20 more hours. Which
Yeah.
people already have like 150 plus hours into that game, and then they're like, "Here's more stuff."
yeah, and it was free. I think it was like another mission. They like to throw joke missions for free. Like one of them's like kill all these cows, and the god of cows will land, and you have to fight it.
What? They jacked that from Diablo 2. Calling it right now.
It looks more demon than anything, but yeah, it was because
Do you remember the
You know
cow
what this-
mission from
yeah.
Diablo 2?
we had to go kill them all. They all had spears
Yeah,
and shit.
just like demon cows coming after you.
I hated when I found that by accident, because someone told me what to do, and they're like, "It's really funny, you'll like it." And I was like, "Only 10," and I did it, and all the cows are like 30. I was like, "Go back, go back, go back." I was like, "I'm just fucking kidding."
That game's really hard playing by yourself. You have to
It
like
is.
LAN party the fuck out of it.
Well, if you buy it on, I think you're the one that told me that you think it's on the Blizzard's selling
Yeah,
thing.
Blizzard's selling it.
So I did, and if you buy their version, you can go online.
Right.
And I was like, but I own, like, I'm so old school, I still have the disc.
I used to have the disc. I used to have the disc until
I still have it.
till my house burned down, and then all my stuff burned with
God.
it. Diablo 2, my original copy is long gone.
I'll give you mine and I'll buy it digitally. No. It's expensive digitally. They're asking $40. I'm like, I
What?
have it right back there.
That's for like the
fucking free.
ultimate edition, though.
Yeah, you need the ultimate one. Why? Because it's 20 for the regular.
Yeah.
And then I
that's
was
what
like-
paid for.
I was like, well, I want the ultimate because it adds that like desert. What is it? This desert town that was pretty fun.
Desert Town's in the regular one.
Is it? I thought that was the DLC one.
Nah,
No,
the desert's there.
I don't know. I haven't played in a long time. I just know the DLC adds a fuck ton.
How did they make the cutscenes look so good back then and the game look so terrible?
Because they
a good
used all their
question.
money.
The cutscenes were fucking
Dude.
like crazy ahead of their time.
Even the first one, I bought the
It's clear where they spent their money, you know?
because I think it didn't matter because how close are you to the computer really checking every detail? Because I'm like, click, you know, you're pretty. I think they just rely on you're not trying to look at all the crazy detail.
right.
Because even Diablo 3 doesn't look good, but its cutscenes are pretty great.
Yeah.
Like even on the Switch, like when they ported it to the Switch and they're like, yeah, it was super easy. I'm like, well, yeah, because your shit's not like high end graphics. All you had to dumb down were cutscenes, and that's probably easier than a whole game.
We're looking at you, Blizzard.
And you're Chinese hating or loving.
Well, I heard a bunch of people are getting banned from World of Warcraft without any real explanation, and no one can get a hold of anyone at World of Warcraft because it's all
like
automated responses now. You can't actually get a
you can't
hold of
get it.
anyone.
Yeah. That's how it is now in the world.
Somebody
man.
will eventually listen to your voicemail.
No, they won't. They won't. No
They
one's
won't.
gonna listen to you. So a bunch of people got banned, and no one's really sure why.
They should just
And
tweet the people. That's the way you do it now.
tweet Blizzard, dog.
Tweet at 'em.
I had to tweet USPS because they kept like fucking up my packages and they're like, we dropped it off and it wouldn't be. And then like, I always have to call Amazon. I'm like, they lost it. And I'm like, I fucking need another one. I'm like, how do they fuck that up?
That's why he has like
fucking
3
hard.
of everything.
Well,
Yeah, a few times, like, it's because the other one will show up and I'll be like, what the fuck?
yeah.
And Amazon just tells you to keep the shit.
Yeah, that's happened to me before, and usually it's delivered to my neighbor, and they'll hold on to it for like a week for
Yeah.
some reason, and then like they're like, "Oh, I finally opened it, and it's not mine." So
Right?
Even though I could clearly read this massive label.
right, so I've gotten like double product that way before. The other way is if it gets buried in the snow where I'm at. Sometimes I won't find it, and I'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then like
Springtime.
yeah, it melts, and then I'm like, oh, there's another camera cage over there in the snow. That's happened before.
But yeah, USPS, I don't know how they're still existing. It should just be UPS and Amazon deliveries only, and FedEx.
I feel bad for them. My grandma still sends through USPS.
Dude, I mail certain
She
stuff.
sent me a sweater, dude. It was a great sweater.
Well, here, just a second. Let me pull out a little history lesson here. Because it's constitutionally required by the government to provide a mailing service.
That
so
sucks dick.
That's why they're there.
Yeah. Well, anything
sucks.
the government takes over is gonna suck dick.
Well, they're their own, like, technically, like, you know, they fund themselves and all that shit. So
Right.
Dude, but they
Yeah.
lose like billions of dollars a year. Billions.
Show your sources.
I only know this because they lost one of my
No,
packages I was
like-
returning. Because I was supposed to return this jacket to, what was it, like Colombia or whatever? I forgot where it was purchased. Packaged it up, dropped it off. They scanned it and they're like, okay, it'll be there in a week. And I was like, okay. I went back. I never got my refund. I'm on like week 3. And I called them. They're like, yeah, it just scanned in Colorado and that's all it is. And I'm like, so I don't get my refund? They're like, no. And I'm like, that was a $300 jacket. Can I get something back? And they're like, no. And so now I had to go to USPS, which is only an automated message. So I got so angry. I found out there's someone called a postmaster general. I tweeted at them
yeah,
and I was like,
it's constitutionally required to have a postmaster.
and I was like, yo, you fucking lost my package. And he goes, oh, we'll investigate it. If we can't find it, we'll just like mail you a check for like $300. And I was like, okay. So now I got to wait until like next Friday or something before I even can consider a check. And I'm just like super pissed because I'm like, you have one fucking job. I gave it to a fucking lady.
Hey, that's what you get for ordering sketchy packages from Colombia, dog.
Yeah.
No, that's what the fucking thing's called.
They already got your money.
Oh my goodness.
I bought these little, like, cap things for my car for like the lighter fixtures. And
So
like
as
in the US, like they're like almost like $10 per cap, and I found like some Chinese manufacturer that sells them for like 50 cents. So I got like 3 of them, but they won't be here till March. So
That's the downside of ordering from China is you have to wait.
4 billion lost last year of 2019, and it's on track to lose 7 billion this year.
yeah, that's because Congress put some like ridiculous like things on like.
This is
onto them.
not a political
So,
show, guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I was just talking about they fucking can't do their job.
It's not them not doing their job. It's that Congress said that they have to like
They have to mail
pay
me a
for, like,
check for
50
$300.
50 like years of like retirement and shit, and they have to like come up with that money within like, you know, less than a decade. So, you know, obviously they're going to be not be able to do that, but they're
Yep.
just doing that to, you know.
Did your dog does not appreciate you talking about it? What's with your dog today?
I don't know. He's just been he's a really needy boy today.
He has anxieties.
But I thought I'd put
But
it
on
in.
another note,
Did you see Reba Wilson lose all that weight? She looks really good. I had to like put that in there.
No, I haven't seen it.
I think Joe's got it still.
Is she pretty now?
no,
I didn't-
well, let's just say she still looks the same, except on a slightly
like toned level.
tone level.
I'd hit it. That's
He's like, I haven't hit anything but my fleshlight.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's
she
her in her
looks good.
workout outfit.
Damn.
There's her like working out.
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
And oops, I don't want to go to her Instagram. Well, maybe we'll see.
Maybe that's better.
Is this for a role? Or is she just...
She just did it to do it.
She's pulling who's that guy?
From Sunny. Are you talking about the one with Sunny? With
No,
the
I was
chance,
talking about
or-
the one from Parks and Rec.
Oh, Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt did it because Disney money.
Yeah.
No, it's telling me to sign in.
It's
Sign in,
alright, I
Joe.
saw it, Joe. It's okay, I don't need to see every photo of Reba Wilson losing weight. It looks good.
I think, I don't know. I like when people lose weight that are that big because medically you should not be that big. I'm sorry. Like, I slightly like fat
You
shame.
can be healthy at any weight.
No.
Yeah, you can.
Especially at EMT, man. In my EMT class, the book's pretty mean to
Yeah.
people if you're over a certain weight.
I didn't know this until I went to a party with a bunch of nurses that you call the fucking lift Shamu lift.
We do. We call it a Shamu lift.
Like lifting fat people into beds.
It's called Shamu. It's because it's used for whales. It is. We have to get it from zoos, man.
Dude.
You have to get it from a zoo. That's the worst part. I've only seen it like once so far. Once of my 2 years, and
Dude, nurses
you
do
have to
some
call.
crazy shit.
You have to
Like
go call them,
Yeah.
and the zoo shows up with it, and then you have to like get a fuck ton of blankets, and then you have to pull them over, and I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of people. Like normally there's like 2 fire trucks there, and it's like all of them plus a whole bunch of male staff, and we have to pull them over onto it, and then we hook it to like a crane basically, and it just swings them into where they need to go.
And also, those people have to go to the zoo to get an MRI.
Yeah, they do. If you don't fit, you have to go to the zoo.
That's so fucking like you have to go for the one that's built for hippos.
You do. It's the elephant and hippo one, and it's massive. Someone took a picture of that 1-to-1 because I almost was willing to call off night shift and work it would have been a 19-hour shift so I could go and take the person because someone had to ride with them. Someone always has to ride with them, a medical staff. So I was like, I'll do it. And they're like, no, we need you more tonight. And I was like, fuck.
I want to see the elephant MRI.
I did. I just wanted to know how they got them because we have a special ambulance. It's called a geriatric ambulance, and it's massive. Like it just sits in a parking lot in the hospital, and you'll see it's just like it looks like someone fattened up an ambulance. That's all it is. And we have to put them in there. And then I wanted to know how you got them
they
out.
like extended the sides out.
No, the whole thing. It looks like a U-Haul. It looks like a giant
okay.
U-Haul, but it's like
truck. It's a box truck.
yeah, but it's just decked out and looks like an ambulance. Like imagine a
Right.
U-Haul with like an ambulance.
Lights on it.
That's it. That's all it is.
I was
Red, white,
watching
and blue on it.
one of those like programs like my 600-pound life or
My
something
mom
like that.
loves that show, Joe.
Don't all moms?
Yes.
Along with murder shows.
I'm guilty of clicking on the YouTube, like the shorter
Clicks.
ones.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, watch this 600-pound dude take a bath.
No, like there's
or
this
they pee in
guy
the shower.
where like he had to go to like the hospital or something like that, but they ended up having to call in like a construction crew to like bust open like the side of like his bedroom door so they could like get at him with like this crane thing because he was too big to get through like the little doors in the house.
That's mental illness, I think.
Yeah.
We
That's kind of crazy. I was like, wow, like
in class.
But good for you, Rebel Wilson.
You don't have to be on that
fantastic.
show. You look great. If you want to know something from my class, there's a guy that was so big he couldn't get out of the. He lived in a trailer park, so he couldn't fit through the skinny walkway. He got so big, like he basically like family would just come in, put a bucket underneath him, and he'd shit and piss in it, and then they'd change it out every so often because he couldn't get big. So they had to call fire department, and they had to cut the end off and then
trailer?
spin it around, and then they had to like have someone tilt it up with a jack and then slide him into the ambulance.
Aw, that's mental. That has to be mental.
Dude, it's got to be something. That's why it's like when people are like, "Oh, don't body shame." I'm like, "There's a limit to this.
Yeah.
If you can't get out of your house, if you need someone to help you turn, piss, shit, you're too big, man. I'm sorry."
Well, even like bodybuilders, like the other extreme, those people are mentally ill too, I think.
Yeah, some of them can't wipe their own ass.
I know. They move. They're like huge and jacked, but then they like get out of breath going to like the couch.
Yeah. How much do you think The Rock gets winded? Because every time I see him in those Instagram videos talking, he's like, like he's breathing pretty hard. I'm like, man, you're getting close to I don't think you can walk to a certain place without being winded.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems like he's in a good.
No, he's getting bigger for fucking Black Adam. He already said he's like, I'm gonna get bigger than I've ever been. I'm like, why?
Mental illness. I'm not big enough.
Yeah. Like, it's like, I think there's got to be something, because I've sometimes like gotten up and I'm like,
peanuts with my butt crack.
yeah. You gotta do that Patrick workout where he's got
I
like
kind of want to try that now, Joe. I feel like I'm capable.
all them squats you've been
Peanuts,
doing.
probably not walnuts. The Rock could probably do a walnut.
Yeah, you could probably do a walnut.
Dude, he could probably just stare at it. He could probably do a rock. Turns a
I
coal
want to be
to a
able to
diamond.
crush like golf balls in my hand.
Why? Mental illness.
Yeah. Fucking shit is broken.
Any hoozles? Any more
See.
tech news?
Not much. I
Well,
mean,
In Star Wars land,
There's some Star Wars stuff going on.
there's always Star Wars.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan got delayed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
It was supposed to start filming this summer.
Are they getting Ewan McGregor back? Because
yeah.
that's who I like.
I
The
guess
other guy's dead, so I don't think it can.
Yeah.
we've resurrected Alec Guinness.
You know, with digital
Hologram?
technology, I wouldn't fucking.
Well, they're already trying to
Put
do
'em
that
past
for like
it.
some actor that died.
Yeah, they've
weren't
done
they?
it.
They've already done it
no,
twice.
Yeah.
No, they're doing it for like a whole role was going to be built around
Oh,
a digital
right.
one. I forgot the guy's name. He like died at some point in the 80s or
James
something.
Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah.
Because they're doing a complete movie. Like there's a difference between, digitally recreating and everything, but a whole movie built
Around a digital
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Who are you, James Cameron?
He wins the Oscar.
A digital version of him just like comes out.
He's an avatar.
This is like Detroit Become Human. He's going to start demanding
Dude,
rights.
I'm ready for androids. Let's see what happens. Let's start a war with the robots.
The Jetsons said we'd have androids last year, so
Yeah.
But theirs aren't cool. They don't look like the super attractive ones in the
I just
game.
need a fucking maid.
That's true. There's some hot androids in there.
There's some androids you
That
make.
made me go like, oh god, you're like in that strip club at one point,
Yeah.
and you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna beat this level, and then
Gotta go exit out and go to some websites.
Is that Rick and Morty with the sex bot?
Yeah. Dude, it looks better than that. Just imagine that on crack, Joe.
yeah, I don't know. I was a Futurama kid, so maybe we'll just have ugly like drunk robots. That'd be cool with me.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want that
Vendors.
tube system.
yeah. Where's our tubes? You just like walk out of your house and like get sucked up.
Yeah, dude. We're trying to fix global warming. This would solve a fuck ton of problems.
I don't know. Pneumatic tubes seem like a very inefficient way of travel
Probably.
to create a lot.
How do you
of
think you
pressure.
land? Because you'd have to be, because you're flying head first.
Right, but it's all air pressure. So if like you just change the pressure, it's like a air shock when you
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, but you're stopping head first. They'd have to like go like you'd have to. Like that's the one thing Futurama never answered for me. They never showed the people land. They just show them go in.
No, they show them go in, but they do show them landing on their feet. So
Yeah, how did they land on their feet?
Yeah, watch the intro credits, dude. Quit pressing skip intro when you're watching it.
I don't watch the intro to anything anymore. Ever since that button. I hate when shows don't have that. If I watch any streaming service, I'm like, skip intro's not there. I'm pissed.
Are there
I'm
any
like,
shows that have like such a great intro that you never skip them?
Game of Thrones,
Game of Thrones, definitely.
I would almost say The Witcher, but theirs is so short.
Black Sails.
American Horror.
American
American
Horror
Horror.
is a good one.
Have you seen the intro to Black Sails?
No.
That's pretty awesome. It's pretty rad.
What about Mad Men? That's a fucking.
That
great
was a good
intro.
one. That was a great one.
RJD2.
I just thought about that. I'd say Breaking Bad. I always like Breaking Bad's.
I can't even remember
Breaking Bad's only like
2
10
seconds. Yeah.
It's like
Oh yeah,
And it starts like
fucking
showing
cowboy shit?
everything. Yeah.
I don't remember any of like the visuals. I remember the sound though.
But I like it.
Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers was fantastic.
Yeah.
Walking Dead was fantastic.
I think
I don't skip all of them, but when I do,
Into
they're
the
annoying.
Badlands was decent because it shows like a bunch of people cutting and fighting as it goes like leading up to the name. I
Sounds like
that
some
one.
nerd shit.
It's a great show that got fucking canceled because of The Walking Dead. They canceled it so they can make another Walking Dead show.
There's a new show called Deadlands that I want to check out. That looks pretty good.
Oh yeah,
What's that on?
It's on Shudder.
Ah.
It's a
sounds
Shudder.
fun. Maybe I should check that out.
Yeah, you have my Shutter now. Me and Joe are just sharing passwords all over the place.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how this world works now.
Yeah, you only pay for like one service and then you get everyone else's password.
Well, the one thing I almost wanted to take a screenshot and send it to you because a Shudder commercial came on or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're showing this interesting show, and it's like clipping their originals. And
Yeah.
it showed this girl, like this guy fighting like a villain. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. They clipped off, and I was like, oh, it didn't tell me the name. I was like super angry. So now I'm like trying to find this one trailer so I can send it to you and be like, at this point to this point, what show is this?
show?
Because I want to watch it because it looked interesting. But
Shudder is kind of dumb, but it's also kind of awesome. Like they don't seem like they know what they're doing, but also they have like good stuff sometimes.
because they just started the Creep Show now, didn't they?
Yeah, Creep Show was really good.
Was it? See,
And then Deadlands just came out. I need to check that out.
yeah. See, maybe that's why I just want to know what it was. I'm
My
gonna have
phone
to send it to
background, lose.
It just says.
you. Why is your
ooze,
light
but-
on?
Yeah, your light's on.
Oh fuck. I like killing batteries faster than I need to. That way.
What have I been watching? Have you guys seen that?
I started
Yeah,
that.
I watched most of season 1,
Yeah.
and then I just kind of got like bored.
No.
Are you at like episode 5 or 6 like me? Because that's where it kind of
Like,
gets like
he
weird.
got the boyfriend in the cage, and then I
Yeah.
was like, I'm out. This is fucking boring.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's about where I got, and then I was like, this other show started. Let me go watch this.
It was just like, it was a good premise, and it was executed well, but I don't think I liked the acting that much.
None of them have been in anything, I believe. So they're all pretty new.
Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah, because that's just fucking great. Top of the line. Why do you think Gilmore
Don't be
Girls?
trashing Gossip Girl. All right?
Why do you think the Gilmore people, anyone that's in the Gilmore Girls, they're banking on Netflix reviving that whole series?
Hey,
so
Gilmore
they can get
Girls
paychecks.
was
Syndication
fantastic.
money.
All right.
What?
Did they need that money?
Gilmore Girls was awesome. All right, like.
That's had Jared Padalecki before he was Supernatural famous.
And before that cult that we can't remember the name of.
Oh, shit. I had that the other night. Here, I'm just going to save us the.
Head trips. Okay.
Arrow is done, and Stephen Amell apparently had a panic attack because like he's got no job. You know.
What, he's been doing all that, like, wine stuff. Like, he's been, like, throwing that. I've seen tons of
I'm
those
not
videos.
worried about Stephen Amell.
It was just a good podcast. He's just talking about it, and the guy asked him a question like financially because they did talk about the wine thing, but it's split between him and another family member. So I can imagine not like a
What's
ton's
that?
going to him.
Nexium?
Nexium, dude.
Yeah.
There's a great podcast I can't remember the name of about Nexium.
Nexium.com. I'm just kidding. Where we have our podcast.
Let me see if I can find that. Let's check our phones to find more information. This is great for radio.
Right? Thought I'd let everyone know that what was it? Escape Velocity now has that comic book store that's downtown. They're like, we have our own podcast. I'm like, fuck you guys. They're like, yeah, they're like, we're the only Colorado Springs podcast. I'm like, I'm gonna come in and just fuck you up.
I know at least 3 dozen podcasts.
Right?
Yeah, everyone has a fucking podcast. What are you talking about? Everyone has got one.
Even Joe, he runs another one where he just talks about Switch games. Hey guys, this is Joe again. I'm playing Pokemon again.
So as you can see, you're at a Lavender Town, and
I'd watch that live stream.
what you want to do is have at least a Bulbasaur and
Joe, have you ever done, what is it called? It's a special playthrough where if you have to catch the first Pokemon you see on every route and you can't catch any other one. And then if one dies, it's permanently dead. You can't revive it. It's called like a Grayson playthrough or something. It's got a special name.
I don't know.
Have you ever done those?
No.
I tried one once because It's pretty hard because you have to catch the first Pokemon on every route. So if whatever new route you go to in new town, you have to catch one. Mm-hmm. And then if you accidentally kill it, whatever you can do, you can only catch one. And I did it, was doing okay. Man, I fucked up on the Elite Four because you can't go back on a save. You can only save as soon as you die, you're done. Like you have to restart. Made it all the way up there. On one on my phone. I play it illegally.
You son of a bitch.
And yeah, I went through the whole thing, and then right at the end, I won. Only had 2 alive because you can't revive them, you can't do anything. You can only heal them. And then your rival comes around the corner or whatever, and he turned the corner. He's like, "I'm here to fight you." And I was like, "I'm fucked. I have 2 of them, and they're fucking pretty much dead." I'm like, "Fuck." I was like, I'm so pissed, and I died. But they're actually pretty fun.
You don't stock up on those ultra potions or anything?
I used them all.
Oh.
Going through them all. Because, so what would happen?
You didn't anticipate that after the fact? That what kind of a Poke Trainer are you?
Dude. You're an abusive Pokemon animal trainer.
Dude, so what was I saying? There's some new Pokemon ripoff thing coming out.
Yeah, it just came out.
Temtem or some shit.
Tim Tam. Isn't that a German stick treat? Or no, that's Chinese.
Here it is.
Tim something weird on my pants. Yeah, there it is. It even looks like Pokemon.
Well, it looks exactly like Pokemon.
Joe can't even get it to load.
Massively multiplayer
Why are you trying to
creature collection. Yeah, it's a Pokemon game.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a ripoff.
Well, it was kickstarted because Pokemon wasn't releasing in time. So I think
it's got 11,000 backers. It actually looks better than the Pokemon game.
Uh-oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a Switch game.
Yeah, it's coming out for the Switch.
Just came
really?
out. I think it came out today.
Yeah,
like
it's
a
also
Switch
like
game.
a PS4, and I think it's coming to Xbox too.
I think later. I think it went to Switch right away and then everything else.
Everything looks exactly like Pokemon, except a little bit
Yeah,
better.
instead of like Pokeballs, you get these little card things and crazy outfits.
Well,
And then you see a bunch of other gamers that are playing too. I don't know. It seems kind of crazy.
it's kind of crazy that they pretty much ripped off the entire concept
And did a
got
better
away
job.
with it. And did a
Because they
better job.
can't. But it looks like when I watch it, I'm always like, this is kind of what I wanted for a Pokemon game more. You know?
I mean, it looks cheesy as hell, but it also is so is Pokemon.
We'll see.
I'm interested in this. I mean,
You're gonna buy it, Joe.
Joe, go buy it and then
I'll review it.
review it.
Tell me if it sucks.
As I'm still trying to get through the review of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Because because I don't want to record just one area. I'm trying to get different chapters of the game, but it takes so long to get to each chapter. I'm just like, man, by the time I finish this and get all the things I want, I'm gonna be 3 weeks late. So
You just got what you got to do is the rest of those YouTuber guys where they just look at all the clickbaity what everybody's saying, and then they just
look
go
at
and
Google
reverberate.
search. They look at Google search
Yeah.
trends.
Yeah.
I almost want to start doing that for us
And then
because
that's how they build their reviews without ever actually playing the fucking game.
And it's boring. Bruh.
bruh.
What? I need to get back on YouTube because one of my videos shot up to 10,000 views the other day. And I was like, oh shit, I should probably be doing that.
Just tell them you're over here now. Get us the 10,000 views.
Yeah, you should send them our way.
Yeah,
it's
Joe.
completely different content. I'm teaching people how to make movies over
Well,
there.
you should also be hey, you can also find me at a
Yeah.
yeah.
Do a plug-in.
Yeah.
That's how we become famous. Don't you want to get paid for this at some point? You put in a lot of editing work.
Yeah, I don't have fucking time because I'm doing this bullshit.
This is what 2 hours out of your week.
No.
Dude, this is a lot
It's
longer
way
than
more.
that. A lot longer. Because I upload other review videos, and I'm probably up till at least 2 a.m. getting that shit in. Because YouTube's kind of a bitch to get things up to.
YouTube sucks,
Yeah.
but it's also great.
It's kind of a mixed. 'Cause, yeah.
It's a mixed yeah.
If you would upload stuff, you'd see what me and Alex go through.
Yeah,
I could imagine because my
I've tried
stuff.
to upload the last week's. I've tried to upload it 4 times.
That's how it was for my Witcher
Oh,
one.
really? Has it like uploaded it all yet?
I
No,
don't fucking know.
it doesn't
It's
know.
running right now.
Yeah. The Witcher one took me
It's also like
took a week for mine to go up because every time
Yeah.
I kept sending it was like it'd go, okay, you're done. And I'd be like, cool. And I'd add all the tags, do everything, make
Right.
the picture or whatever for people to see, do all that, and I'd hit submit and it goes, something went wrong. And I'd be like, I just spent like 4 hours doing this. I'm like, damn it.
yeah, it was like a combination. So I've just like given up on writing tags or descriptions. I'm just like, just
I take
fucking
over.
work. Just
So it's funny.
work.
You put them up. I go on as soon as they're up at work, and I put all the tags in,
Good.
and then
I'm
I
not
get
doing
off.
like the sixth time. I'm not going to type
Yeah.
the whole thing out, but I have
So
a
I
good
go
feeling about this one. The problem with the past week is in the background. Like I'll keep YouTube trying to upload over here, and then I'm like sending client videos through Dropbox, which is just like.
That's like got to be pretty rough on your internet.
But I have to prioritize that because it's actual money.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just like a whole. It's a whole mess that I just
Joe's
need to-
playing Pokemon Go.
I just need Google's gigabit Ethernet. Like Google,
You'll
come
be
to my
fine.
city and help me out, bro.
Did you ever talk to CenturyLink about getting your shit fixed?
Yeah, man.
No, because it's like, I don't know.
Trying to capture Lapras right now.
Like, I like how he had to play it. We're in the middle of recording and Joe's like,
Your aim
dude, you
sucks,
fucking
Joe."
suck.
I know, it
Dude,
sucks.
he hasn't even gotten close in the 4 times.
There it goes.
Dude, it's gonna break out. It's just gonna break out. It's fucking, you shit missed like 4
This is
times.
Terrible concept.
He missed.
Here, let's put an AR.
Alternate reality. Oh, this is augmented reality.
Where the fuck is it?
Well, you fucked up now. You can't catch it. Go back. It's not gonna.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, he's just like by the camera now.
Yeah, he's just like on top of the
I
camera.
can feel the battery draining of this. It's right on the camera. Joe's recording while we record.
Yay, got it.
Don't know why he had to play that. I mean, I guess the news is really shitty, but geez. It's been a slow week for us, but
It has been
damn.
a slow week. It's like nothing but like fucking impeachment news and. Oh, did you guys hear about some crazy ass explosion down in Houston or something?
Oh
happened this
yeah,
morning?
I heard that
was-
multiple people died.
yeah.
And they're investigating.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't watch the news.
I don't either. I watch Philip DeFranco. Shout out to Philip DeFranco.
I don't even watch like that kind of news. I just kind of live life like a pageant girl. You know, you could ask me questions about the news, and I'll just make something up, but it's not
And
going to
it's like
sound
you're good?
smart.
I think we should all like
Exactly.
give kids like, education because, they're
Everyone
hungry.
deserves an equal opportunity, and I believe that wholeheartedly, as well as equal pay for equal work and education.
Praise Jesus.
I did want to say
Pull out my fake teeth.
the Resident Evil Nemesis. Getting that.
The third?
Yeah.
Remake?
The remake looks good.
When is it
Is
coming?
this a remake of a
April.
remake?
No.
Of a remake?
It's the third remake,
third.
so it's a remake sequel to a remake.
Yeah. No, they happen at the same time. It's not a sequel. I don't know. The second one was really
simultaneous
good.
sequel.
Yeah.
It was good. It's a good looking game.
I like these complete redos because
Whoa.
like when the first games come out, they were pretty like had 50 different endings, had a lot of great things. But then people kept arguing over like what's the true ending. So finally when they went through, they're like, this is the ending. This is what we wanted. This is this. And they changed the look. Like Jill in the third one used to run around in like a dress and like pretty much almost showing her tits, like tank top.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then she had like a sweater like tied to her hip because that was like a style back then. And then now they like completely changed that, made her look more practical because it used to just drive me nuts when she's like, I kicked all
Wearing
these.
a button up and
Yeah. She still has a tank top, but she
She's
has
dressed
like
a bro.
she has like 2 tank tops. That's the new style now.
She has a fanny pack just for snacks and
Snacks,
stuff like that.
No, she's got one of
My
those
blood
Gucci
sugar's
bags.
a little low.
It's a Gucci bag.
She still eats it seductively, even though she's wearing like a jacket.
But I think it looks good. And then Resident Evil 8 got completely tossed out and redone.
Shelved.
Yeah, they're redoing the whole thing now. They didn't like where it was going. And I don't know.
I respect someone who can look at something and say, "This is shit. Let's
Yeah.
start over."
Well, it's just like it makes me wonder, are they going to take all that stuff that they did? Because they're pretty notorious about when they go, this isn't going to be our number 8, 9, 10, whatever. They normally turn it into a spin-off series, and those do well. Like, that's how Resident Evil Revelations, which was more action-heavy and
Which
stealth-like.
was actually good.
They're all good. Especially the fourth one. That's the best of them all.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
It is.
I like very linear games that I can just like smash my way through sometimes.
Oh, that's not how any of these games are.
I know. It's so frustrating.
They're great. But they said it might turn
I
off
don't
to
have
a
time to
spin-off.
wander around and open up boxes.
I just want to
and-
kill shit and beat this level.
That's why Revelations was for you.
Why can't this be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade?
They made it for the Xbox, bro.
But I don't know. And then apparently there's a leak of Dino Crisis being remade, which it's just Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Huh.
That sounds fun.
I played it a long time ago and I could never beat it
I
because
feel like JP should just throw their IP on that and go like, hey,
Not enough
Jurassic
dinosaurs in
Park, no.
video games. I
There
wish
isn't.
there was like a really good Jurassic World game. That would be dope.
the one that's okay, but it's more park builder was Jurassic Park Evolution.
It was like Tycoon.
Yeah, but you could
yeah.
release the T-Rex and it actually eats people and you can see it, which is
but
fun.
It's still not like a story.
No.
Or like high graphic.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm
fidelity.
like, that's our best we're gonna get for a while. Unless you get, if they would remake Turok Evolution, that was a great one.
Yeah,
back
that
in
was
the
pretty
GameCube
fun.
days. Because they remade 1 and 2. Well, they didn't remake it. They ported it over to the Switch.
Right.
Which my annoying thing is, you can aim by moving the Switch, and I didn't know that while I was playing in handheld mode, and I kept missing shots, and I'm like, why is it missing?
I'm like,
and then
drifting,
like,
and then you're like,
I
oh,
was.
there's a setting that you can just like till.
No, you couldn't take it off for the first week it came out. They were like, "Oh, people like that," so they didn't make it. You didn't make you able
Yeah.
to take it off. So I had to quit playing until they like put an update 2 weeks later to do it. And I was like, "Thank you," because it even did it with certain controllers because the controllers will do it.
Yeah.
No, because no one who aim. Do you aim with that? If you do, you're fucking.
My
that's
sister
stupid.
does.
That's
Females
fucking
tend
stupid.
to like play Mario Kart like that too.
Yeah. Because who does this? Because I'm trying to fight a boss, move around, and I'm supposed to aim with this. It's like, fuck that. No.
Zelda, you're like trying to aim with your arrows. Like,
Nope, I took that shit right off. That shit was taken off real quick. As soon as it did it, I was like, nope.
Any good game recommendations for me, boys? What should I play this week?
You should really beat Detroit Become Human.
Well, I'm going to. I just don't think it's like I'm gonna play through it once. Like those games that have multiple endings, I'm gonna play through it once and then I'm gonna never play it again.
I only did 2 endings. That was it.
So I think I'm getting pretty close. I can sense
Oh, Steam's having another sale for Lunar Year or something, I think is what it's called.
Lunar Year.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It's
Today.
Lunar.
What
Yeah.
is that? Some crystal hippie bullshit?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Granola
I think it's for
eating,
China.
Volkswagen driving ass hippie shit.
I mean, I do sometimes always want those Volkswagens. And everyone's like, I wish they'd remake these. I'm like, I know what those are for, but man, traveling in that would be dope.
dude, like,
shaggin' wagon.
Dude, like VW is coming out with their electric bus thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope. It'd be kind
Looks
of fun.
dope.
Yeah.
Except for there's not enough electric
I
stops
want
from
my
here to
next-
California.
I want my
there
next
is.
car to be
There's not.
self-driving.
I looked it up.
I don't want to have to drive my next car, you know?
Apparently, Elon Musk is making it able to run The Witcher 3 on the new truck. What is
The
it called? The
Cybertruck?
Cybertruck. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. You can play The Witcher 3. He's like, what would you think would be cool? And some guy was just joking. I wish I could play The Witcher 3 or something on it. And he's like, done. And I was like, are you serious? And now all of a sudden it shows him like trying to hook up a controller and it's like, working. But I was like,
We got 2080 Titans in this bitch.
so I was like,
What graphics card do you have in your truck?
It's last year's model of the AMD, man. Fuck. Elon Musk fucked me.
Damn it. It's great for creative work, though.
Could you imagine
Got a little
editing?
3D printer in the back.
Could you imagine editing a video while you were like on a road trip though?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Like, honestly, if I could get a van that's self-driving, that would allow me to have like a little workstation in the
No, what we
back.
should do is like renovate a van because I've been seeing those videos popping up.
Dude, that's fucking
I
ridiculously
looked at one.
hard.
I looked at a what do you call that?
Bus.
No, it's like a rebuilt van. What do you call those?
Oh, fuck, don't ask me, man. I don't
They're
know.
like little camper vans.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
like the pop-up, but they're expensive. If you let someone else do the build, they're really expensive.
Dude, it's really hard to do it. Like, McKenna was like, oh, can't you do this? And I'm like, maybe.
We definitely could, and it would be cheaper, but also like the nice ones are like 65 grand.
You know, like,
Dude,
let's
it's
just buy
just-
a Winnebago, all right? Like,
Just buy a bus for like a couple grand at a, chop shop or
School
something.
bus. I've seen like some hippies that I went to school with, like they bought a bus and like gutted the whole thing, and they're
And they're
like,
slowly
sick, we
building
live in
it.
a school bus now, we shit in bags.
Dude, who does that? Who the fuck's doing that? We went to the same school. Who's doing it?
I'll tell you.
I was like, I really want to know. I'm not on Facebook enough to like track someone down. I'm on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter for Heated Bros. I'm always tweeting shit.
hashtag
We have
us.
5 followers. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm not even.
You're not even
following.
following us. I was like, Alex is even following us. No one follows
I don't
it.
have it. Like, I have 2 Twitter accounts that I used for like a day, maybe to sign up for like some giveaway a camera company was
Yeah,
doing.
I did that.
It's all.
and
like,
then
That's the only reason I have a Twitter. And it's all my tweets are, hey, join this competition or something. That's all mine are.
like join this Sony giveaway. It's like
Yeah.
what?
I did that too. I did it again for you could win the shield from Vikings, the one that one of the characters had. And I was like, I want to do it. And it goes, you must tweet. And I'm like, oh, let me go to my Twitter. And it was like, if you
the
get
only
10
reason I have
likes,
Twitter.
like someone will do it. And I was like, should I do this on the Heated Bros one? And I was like, nah.
That's what we need. more
we could've-
giveaways.
We could have a shield right now. What the fuck, man?
We need more giveaways.
Dude,
We do.
we don't, did we, what are we going to give away? A shirt?
Yeah.
You can have Joe's shirt.
Right here. Like, comment, subscribe.
It smells just like Joe.
It's a good smell. You're gonna like the way you smell. I guarantee it.
We'll make sure he smokes one pack before it goes, just in case you're not 21. Can get your smoke high off of it.
All right.
So Lego's coming out with a Lego model of the ISS.
Oh, yeah.
Airplane.
How fucking hard do you think that
Goddamn.
would be to build?
I don't know, but did you see the picture?
Yeah, I sent them all the picture.
What is
looks-
it?
Man, it's Legos. You can build this fucking, like, I don't know how
International
big is
Space
it.
Station.
Yeah, the
I was
International
like still
Space
trying to
Station.
figure out what ISS meant.
Yeah, internationals. It's okay. I didn't either when Joe sent it to me. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, right?
Just how hard do you think that'd be? I heard the Death Star already took people like months to
Well, the
years.
Death Star was ridiculous, and I did that with my cousins. But this one, oh no, I did the Millennium Falcon, which is really tough.
the
too.
$800 one?
Yeah,
That sounds kind of fun.
it was. We made a day of it.
I don't know if I
And
could
a week
do
of
that.
it, and 2 weeks of it actually.
I don't know if I could. I'm
They-
never
they-
good
they
at
have
building
that,
shit
like,
with Legos.
I used to really enjoy stuff like that because it's just like you followed the instructions and built this awesome thing.
See, I was okay until Legos got weird. Like, I remember they made like vehicle ones that you could like crank back and let go and they'd move and
Yeah.
do stuff. I used to always hate that because I'd be like building it and be like, don't forget, you were supposed to put this part in. It's like, damn it.
Well, it told you.
10 steps back.
Yeah.
It told you, like, at step 13, why are you, like, skipping ahead?
I wasn't. I was just
Drugs.
following. It's because they
He's
just
high
do
as hell
pictures.
trying to build a Lego.
This is before they did only pictures. They'd like put in small words on what to do.
Oh, what?
And I used
It's
to
always,
hate that.
always,
It's always
always
been
been only pictures.
I don't know.
Mine had like actual words at one
Dude,
point.
those were mega blocks, you dumbass.
He's got off-brand Legos.
They came from China.
Fuck out of here, dude. Connects ass bitch.
Was never allowed to have Legos until a certain point because my mom stepped on one from my older brother, and that was a no-go ever again.
Well, you know, I look back on all the shit I built. I used to like get the kits and then just like build it once, tear it down, and then reuse the parts to build like other cool shit. You know?
There's a new show that
Just build a spaceship and wreck it.
Will Arnett hosts called like it's like Build It Lego or something, I think.
Which one's Will Arnett?
He's did you ever watch what's that show? It's on
Arrested Development?
Netflix. Yeah.
He was Job.
Oh,
He's
okay,
Joe,
yeah. I know who
He's
you're
voice
talking
of
about
Batman, Lego
Yeah.
Batman.
now. I got you now.
But because he's in all the Lego movies,
He was married to Leslie Knope for a little bit.
yeah. He makes a show
her
where people
name?
have to build stuff.
Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler.
They have to build stuff, and they basically just have all the Legos they ever need. Anything that Legos made, it's all. And the cool part's like color coordinated, which like satisfied me really well. I was like,
They're
oh
in
wow!
buckets?
Like no, they're in like dispensers, like they like candy dispensers. They pour it, and it dumps into something for them to use.
Wow.
It's pretty high end, and it's got scoops.
Dude, have you been to the Lego store up at Park Meadows?
Park Meadows, yeah.
It's pretty cool
It's cool.
store.
I just know I would end up spending money there, and I like can't justify that as an adult.
We should just go.
I went.
We just
But-
got paid. Let's go.
Let's just go check it out. Let's
But if you ever
make an
want to like,
afternoon out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the $800 Millennium Falcon, and it's just gonna be fucking rad. I'm gonna relive my childhood, and then I'm gonna cry for about
because you stepped on like 10 Legos.
yeah.
It's like you get to that one part where like all of a sudden you're just missing that one brick, and you're just like, fuck. And you're having like a
Stuck to
little
your
mini
ass, and you
panic
just
attack.
don't know it
It's stuck to your ass.
because you sat on it.
You were trying to break it, trying to be the Rock.
Now you can't take shits because it hurts.
They come out square.
With like weird little like connecting dots, you know.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord Almighty.
Yeah, what
But
a week.
you should watch that show. I watched one episode and someone made like a whole theme park like that would move and like, you know, what is it like? There'd be a roller coaster that did a flip and Ferris wheel and all this stuff. And I was like, wow, you did that in like an hour and a half. Like that's all you get. I'm pretty impressed. Like I think the one they showed a clip. I don't know when it happens, but this guy was building like a tower, and like as he does it, you can just see the Legos like about to snap, and then it cut and it goes, "Watch next week." I'm like, oh, now I gotta know. Did it break?
Damn it, dude. I wish I was on that show because I feel like I would destroy.
Some people are really good. I think you should watch it and see what you think about
I
these
used to
people.
be so good at Lego. Every single day.
Hey, maybe it's like a bicycle. Like, you know, you just have to hop back
on it. Go to the Lego
Man.
store up in Park Meadows.
Just go buy like 8 kits and just start fucking.
Just get a
Going ham.
Batmobile and
No! I just want like the little glass
pick up a
pieces.
Star
You need
Destroyer.
the little glass windshield. That's a very important part. And then you can just build spaceships all day.
Build
That's what I
memes.
like doing.
You should build a meme. Build the cat meme where the girl's like pointing the finger and the cat's like on the chair. You should build that and then just take a picture of that.
Oh, yeah. And get like a day of fame on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, it may boost our.
Well, what was it at Denver Comic Con? Some guy built a comic book or something. He put the parts and it was
Oh, yeah,
like
that was
a
pretty
comic.
cool.
It was really cool. And he built it the whole on like the last day. Like he had the 3 days to finish it. I remember on the last day he was
I'm going to
pushing
build
in the
Legos
last
for
ones.
me, okay?
Dude, no, he got paid money to do it. He's just
Nah,
sitting
man,
there.
you gotta build Legos for fame.
Yeah. Do it for the people.
Do it for the
Do it to pay the
podcast so we can
bills.
get money.
Put food
So
on
then
the
we can get a Patreon. We have goals so we can all just quit working jobs. Just do this full time.
Well,
And then we'll go to Hollywood and then you guys can be like Rooster Teeth. Just slowly start making okay movies. And then somehow Warner Brothers buys you out. Because I think it's weird. Rooster Teeth got bought out by Warner Brothers. So now they like do ads for them and everything. And I'll just be flipping through it and be like I was watching their podcast and then they're like, you should watch Birds of Prey. And I'm like, why are you doing that? And then I was like, oh yeah, the fucking company that pays your bills is making that movie.
Harley Quinn. Have you seen that animated Harley Quinn show?
I love that show. It's really good. I don't like the voice of Harley Quinn though. Being Penny from
Big Bang.
Big Bang.
I don't
Big
mind.
Bang.
It's kind of fun.
I wish they would have gotten the person that's played Harley Quinn since the animated series. I think it would have been nice.
I just what did I just watch? It was like
Dude,
where
Chips
Poison
is-
Ivy's like banging Kite Man.
Oh, Kite Man. I love when he's just like, did you get to the episode where he goes, "I'll save you, babe," and he puts on his kite and then he goes updraft and he like flies to the ceiling and smacks back down. It was like fucking great.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's pretty funny. I do like how they bleep only one word out of the whole series, and that's
oh
the
yeah,
C
the
word.
C word. Oh yeah, and then they make it like a whole thing where like
It's-
the bad guy's on like Mari or something.
Yeah, he's on like a Murray type show, and they're like, he's like talking with his like giant wife. Like you can't even see anything but her like I think it's just like from hip down or so. And then he's just like talking for her, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we love and stuff." And then she says the word, and he's like, "Shut up!" And it's like beep, and then he's just like, oh, "I didn't mean to say that."
It's like all of his like pulls, like super villain like status keeps going down every single time he says the C word. It's pretty clever.
And it's
kinda fun.
I think it's good. The new episode came out for, I think it's called Legion of Doom or whatever.
I like the
League of
episode
Doom.
where they killed Howie Montel.
Yeah, he has a bomb on him, and like he's just like going over this. He's like, "Someone help me!" And he's like running around with it. And I was like, and it just like blows up, and then
But they all get like text messages at the end of the episode. They're all like, "Oh, Howie, no."
yeah,
It
it was
good.
funny. Yeah, they have some good throwaway gags. I think it's good. I like Batman, where you found the Batcave. He goes, "I'm gonna let you fall to your doom."
It was like Robin. They give him like the most like childish voice.
Yeah, I'm a sweet potato pie.
Am I old enough to have sex yet? Or like,
Yeah, it's
that's great. It's
a
funny.
good show.
That's a good one. But I don't know. Alex seems like
He's done. He's like, "I gotta go back and edit this documentary, guys. We'll let you.
do.
You gotta get paid."
I'm really close. I'm like this close.
So we'll just wrap up. And plus, there's nothing else to talk about. The news sucks. Hopefully next week, because we're getting close to the February, something will happen.
Something's gonna happen.
And hopefully, maybe by Monday, I'll have my review up. But that's a maybe.
That's a definite maybe from him.
Super Bowl. Who are you guys rooting for, real quick?
I don't,
I don't even know who's fucking
Actually,
going.
49ers.
How about my boy McGregor? 40 seconds.
Who is it? It's 49ers and Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
I'll probably just go with the
49ers.
Chiefs.
Just because
I'm just going with the Chiefs because they asked what he did after he won the AFC championship, and he's like, "Oh, I went to McDonald's, got a cheeseburger, and went home." And I'm like, I just want you to win, just
You're my
so
spirit animal.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just went to McDonald's.
I just don't particularly like Chiefs fans. I think it's. I mean, I know a few, but I just want to razz them a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
It's easier to razz Chiefs fans than
It's like-
anything else in the world.
I could see that. Yeah, it's like Bronco fans are like that.
Hey, that's my team.
That's my team. We had Manning. He retired with us.
Uh-huh. What have you done since then?
I did nothing. I don't even watch football. I just watch hockey.
Oh, he's ready.
That's it.
Well, all right, guys.
See you sometime. I don't know, because our videos are a little out of whack order. So
Yeah, whatever.
They're coming. They're coming.
they're coming.
Just subscribe, you know.
Like, comment,
like us.
subscribe. We have 3 subscribers, so thank you, you 3. Maybe you'll support us on Patreon when I decide to make one.
Yeah, let's just start it now and then.
I think you have to make a certain amount of money to even like have Patreon.
No, you don't. You
You
know.
You can just start one.
Yeah.
And your mom could be the only patron.
Just the $2. Every one of our parents.
We got a whole $6, guys.
$6 a month?
Ooh.
It adds up.
That's almost enough to get a new mic.
It's almost enough to get a mascot
Maybe in
outfit
like
for this
2
little
years.
guy.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, thank you guys for listening, and we will hopefully see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.